comfy. All right. Welcome back, guys. So you know I hate intros. You know I hate intros. So we're just gonna get right into it. If you don't already know me, my name is Tabby. Welcome to my channel. So you see the title, what we're getting into today, and yeah, so I'm just gonna give you some tips, I guess you can say, or how I feel like are the best ways to move on from whatever situation you're no longer in, or a breakup, or whatever it is. So let's just jump right into it. I've had my share of situations, and I think I've dealt with enough breakups to be able to tell you, and dealt with it successfully. So I think I will be able to at least give you some tips, give you a little something. So let's just jump into it. The first thing I think you honestly truly need to do is to cut all contact. When I say that, I mean block numbers, no longer follow each other on social media. If you need to block them on social media, do that. Just cut all contact and try to keep self-control when it comes to that, because one, on social media, a lot of people love to be petty and will post things just to get your attention, or even when they're not posting to get your attention and they no longer care, just because they no longer care, and you see them posting and living life, it kind of doesn't help you move on as fast as you probably should. So cutting that contact on social media is very important, especially to start this process. And yeah, and then blocking the number, I think, is also important, just because even though you're trying to keep self-control, and not texting that person, and trying to move on, sometimes they will not want you to move on, and you get that text message and kind of right back at square one, and that doesn't help. So cutting all contact is very important to start with. And yeah, my next thing is going to be very, 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 very important. Do not stay inside the house. Do not stay inside the house and just soak in your feelings, because that's all you're gonna do. And then you're more likely to unblock that number and go lurking on social media and see things you probably don't want to see or find. So very important to, even if you are not ready to completely go out and live your best life, take a walk, go to a friend's house, go to the movies, go to dinner with a friend, a family member, go see people you haven't seen, just don't stay in the house. Just do things, do different things, try to get your mind, because I promise you it helps so much. Let's say you're taking a walk, or let's say you go see a friend, and for a good 2 minutes you're not thinking about what you're going through, and then you finally realize oh shit, I wasn't even thinking about it. That moment is everything. You're I don't need to be thinking about them. I don't need them. I don't need, it's just that moment. That moment is everything. So I think getting out and not staying inside the house as much as possible. Another super, I would say, super important one is who you are surrounding yourself with. Go see a friend. Have your friends around you as much as you can. I'm telling you, because I know that feeling when you're I just don't want to be alone. I just don't want to be by myself. I don't want to go to sleep by myself. I've had times where I've had my friend full-blown move into my house because she was also going through stuff, so it worked out. But I just didn't want to sleep by myself. But I promise you, it got me through whatever I needed to get through, because just her company and having someone there just to take your mind off of things really helps, even just like a little bit. So who you surround yourself with is very important. Like, keep love around you. Like, that helps so much. People that love you, that truly 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 actually love you, like your friends and your family, your close friends and your family, is everything. You appreciate it so much more now. Like, just keep those people around you as much as you possibly can. And sometimes, you know, you don't really want to necessarily talk to these people about these things, and I'm not telling you to. You don't necessarily have to pick up the phone and say, hey, I need to talk, I'm going through something, can I come see you? You can literally just pick up the phone and say, I have some time today, can I come see you? And just have a regular day, not because obviously this is to get your mind off of what you're going through. So you don't want to go somewhere else and start talking about it, even though sometimes, you know, you go to these people, your close friends and your family, and it does help to talk about it, but not all the time. So who you keep around you, very important. And I also feel like venting does help me, but to an extent. You don't want to vent to absolutely everybody. You also don't want to tell absolutely everybody your business. Definitely venting does help. Like, get on the phone or call that person, go see that person that listens, that really good listener friend. I know we all have one. I know I do. And vent your ass off and cry your ass off. Very important. Cry your ass off. And trust me, this is in the very beginning. Like, and only do it fucking once. Like, don't cry all the time. Like, don't do it. Just vent, cry, do what you need to do, get it out, and it helps. I also do feel like writing helps. Writing helps me so much, like so much. But I also love writing. But it really does help. Even if you have to take out your phone and go in your notes and write a letter to this person, and don't send it, because remember, we blocked them and we're not unblocking because we have self-control. But yeah, very 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 important. And it helps so much. Just, yeah, like I said, even if you have to take out your phone and write in your notes and just write a letter to that person and get it all out. Or even if, like, you want to write down your thoughts or feelings in that moment, it really 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 helps to just get it down. I don't know why, and I can't explain it, but it really really helps. And or even if you want to get like a journal and just write down, or not even every day, because I know some people feel like they need to get it, like when they get a journal they need to write in it every day. Not necessarily. I mean, you can write in it 5 times a day, or you can write in it once a week. Like, it just helps to get it out, or to just, you know, some people don't have that friend to talk to, or that family member, or have anyone to talk to really, which I hope no one goes through, but unfortunately some people do. So writing works wonders. My final step, and I'm gonna get a lot of shit for it, but I truly feel like it helps more than anything when you occupy your time and energy into other people. When I say other people, you know what I mean. That famous saying, the only way to get over someone is to get under someone else. Yeah, it works. Promise. Honestly, if you can get multiple, get multiple. I'm being so real right now. Like, I promise it helps. I'm not telling you to open your legs to absolutely everybody or anybody, to be very honest. I'm literally just talking about your time and energy. Like, giving your time and energy to other people and seeing what else is out there really, really, really helps, and really helps you appreciate yourself, because you see how other people are treating you and how other people are actually still appreciating the person you are. Because I feel like in that moment of breakup and leaving a situation, you're kind of like doubting yourself, and that's when you're the most self-conscious and insecure about yourself sometimes. So seeing how you are still attractive to other people, and you are still likable, and you're still able to get them, you know, it helps. I promise you it helps. Dating helps. I would say those are my like go-tos for just getting over a situation. So yeah, I hope I helped. I hope you enjoyed. And I also just filmed a story time, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, love you guys. Bye.